सलाम मेरे अजीज पंखों।
Many questions began roaming in Theong's mind, causing his delicate heart to hurt, and tears well up in his eyes. Lip trembled. Theong lowered his head and let his tear fall. As a little kid, he began weeping. What the hell? What happened? They had shot up when he heard Jungkook's worried voice. Why are you crying? He asked, walking toward him. A smile intentionally made its way to Theong's lip. Jumping out of the bed, he literally bounced on him. Theong was taken aback by a sudden hug. He held Tae rubbing his back as he was still shaken by all the crying. I thought you left, Theong murmured as he held him tightly. And why you thought like that? He said, pulling Tae away to look into his eyes. Don't know, Theong murmured in a low tone, not making eye contact with him. He held Theong's chin and made him look into his eyes. First of all, I went to the market to buy some clothes for you and some groceries so I could cook something for you. He paused. The night spent with you is the one of the best nights in my life. Jungkook smiled, and Theong blushed face. He wrapped his arms around Theong, pulling him closer. Our gaps, except their mouth. You look hot in my shirt. Theong's eyes widened when the realization hit him that he was standing in front of him only in his shirt. Another thin mouth. Jungkook laughed at his adorable face. You're too cute. I feel like to bite you, he said and laughed. A smile crept on their lips, covering his face with his hand. They turned his back to him. He was smiling. Stepping closer, he hugged him from the back, putting his chin on his shoulder. He inhaled the fragrance, closing his eyes. The feeling of peace and home to found in Tae. They slowly uncovered his face before turning toward him with shyness in his eyes, with shivering and dry lips, which Theon was licking with his lips, making him groan. Without wasting a moment, he gripped their hair softly, pulling them closer, and pressed his lip on him's. Theon's eyes widened and breathed heaved. He left Tae off the ground, making him shriek. Your fault, wifey, he muttered before throwing Theon on the bed. Theon was staring at him with winded eyes. This side of Theon was new to him. He slowly put his knees on the bed, making Tae away from him, and a smirk was on his face as he slowly went closer to Tae. Jungkook put his hand on Tae's ankle before slowly making his way up. The breath became uneven. Even his eyes became shivered as his hand made him way to Tae's thighs. They finally gave him what he reached his hips. Closing his eyes to enjoy his touch, he pulled and kissed them passionately, slowly, made them both void of any cloth. Then everything with the same passion. So, you can cook also, they asked as he stepped into the kitchen, drying his hair with the towel. Not good as yours, but good enough to eat, he replied and smiling. The face of both of them was shining with happiness and colors. They both were feeling complete. They both were shining and satisfaction. Theon was standing near the counter when Jungkook's phone were placed. So when the phone started vibrating, Theon's eyes went to the mobile, which unknowledgedly made his mouth sore. The The call was Sana, and his heart told him just to hide the phone away from some time. And they did that, what his heart was saying, without a second thought for the first time. They cancelled the call. They knew he should not be doing this, but after so long, he finally got his husband, who confessed his love, who made him feel special. They wanted to enjoy the moments with him without interruption. He spent every day with Sana so it would not hurt. Get his one day for himself. This was the time, their time. They smiled, staring at him. Why are you smiling? They bowed, walking toward him. I have all the reason to smile and to be happy. They stared, standing closer. He smiled at his. This is our time, only ours. They tipped up and picked his sticks. His smile wandered. Yup, it's our time. Jungkook agreed before picking their forehead and going back to his previous task. After making for Taeyeon, he began setting the table where they were standing. They staring at him with a smile on his face. They think something before taking out his phone and play a song. Jungkook looked at Tae with a surprise in his eyes and a smile on his face. They began taking steps toward him with love and joy in his eyes. They expand his hand, which he gladly held. He pressed his lips on their neck, making they shiver before whispering the same line in the air. Theung turned around, wrapping his arms around his neck. He started into his eyes, while Jungkook's hands were Theung's waist. He put his forehead on him, cupping his face. He kissed their forehead. They put his hand on his chest, feeling safe and home in his arm. They both held each other tightly, closing their eyes. I'm on. As Jungkook feed me the first spoon. You're really good at cooking. I pressed truthfully. Not as good as you, he said, giving me another spoon. And I chuckled. Trust me when I said it's delicious. I said, smiling. I trust you, he said, grinning, and we both chuckled. It was always me who cooked for everyone. No one even cooked for me and feed me with so much love. I never feel that much special in my entire life. I uttered by loving. Since last night, he was continuously loving me and making me feel special. I was bringing some more for you, he said, and after some time, I was shaking my mind, filled with I didn't know what will happen after everyone knows. Jungkook decided that we will disclose our secret. So today, I tried to make him understand that today was Invuham wedding and we should not be running it, but he said that we was trying for all lies, not to everyone but Sana. You want to see the truth. She deserves to know. Don't worry, I'm here with you. He held my hand and squeezed it softly. We were currently sitting in the car, a little far from the home. I I don't know. Today is the wedding day, Kirk. It's not the right time. I again held in my head in depression for the time now. The thought of everyone knowing our secret makes me sick to the stomach, although I always wanted this.